We're on our narrowboat home just outside Goring on the River Thames, and after an unexpectedly long cruising day, we finally found a mooring for the evening. Finally, after nearly 8 hours cruising, that was meant to be a 2-hour easy cruise. This is what
I've been thinking. Let's just turn around and get off the river.
Let's get back on the canals.
Yeah.
In these latest episodes, we're showing you our journey on the River Thames, from Oxford upstream to Lechlade, which is the furthest navigable point by narrowboat, and then turning around to retrace our route back to Oxford, stopping at some different spots on our return journey, and then continuing downstream towards London, through some of the UK's most beautiful riverside towns and villages. So we've had 3 nights at Cleeve Lock, a good amount of time for me to rest my knee, and we're now heading down to hopefully Pangbourne if we can find a mooring. Might be going on to Mapledurham or even into Reading, so we shall see how today goes. I'd fallen down some very slippery muddy steps at Sandford Lock, one of the deepest locks on the Thames, a few days earlier. We're in book 7 of the Nicholson's guides. These are the map books we use to navigate while we're cruising. And in this episode, we're leaving Cleeve Lock just north of Goring and continuing our journey downstream towards London, hoping to find a spot just over the page in Pangbourne, a lovely village just west of Reading that holds lots of great memories for me. Pete's just turning round and we're taking the boat up through the lock because there's a water point up there. We want to fill up before we leave for the day. We've just come up through Cleeve Lock and Pete's turning around again to get onto the water point. I left the gates open, so hopefully we can just slip back in there and nobody else will turn up before we've finished filling up with water. We shall see. We'll fill up with water now. We're heading back down the lock and on our way, keeping everything crossed that we find a mooring fairly easily today.
Hi there.
Lovely boat that, isn't it?
Yeah. Happy Saturday.
I'm not feeling very worky today.
Well,
That's your best mug,
Saturday.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming up, boy. You need to put your life jacket on. Thames path follows the river all the way down to Goring. Pete went there yesterday, didn't you?
Did.
About a half-hour walk into Goring.
Yeah, I took my time though because I was exploring, so I was out for probably an hour and a half, something like that, there and back.
To a Tesco's Express.
Little shop at the Tesco's Extra.
Express? Tesco's Express.
Express, yes, not extra.
A little Tesco's, not the big Tesco's.
No.
Absolutely beautiful houses on the Thames. We get to nosy in their magnificent back gardens. having to do things a little differently because of my knee. I'm not risking jumping off like I normally would, so Pete's getting off and bringing the boat to a proper halt so that I can get off easily. Because I don't want to be driving it into the lock, however wide they are. I'd rather be operating these electronic locks. This is Goring lock. There's a boat just coming in, so we need to wait. There's the moorings at Goring. They are free for the first 24 hours, and then you can pay £5.50 a night for an extra 2 nights, maximum 72 hours, and then chargeable at £150 a night after that. But at least they're enforcing it to stop people overstaying. There's bins here at Goring, so we're just getting rid of those. There don't seem to be so many facilities that have everything all in one place. You get water in one place, rubbish in another, Elsan in another. Not quite as convenient as on the canals. Got Hamish off for a comfort break too. Our boat was the perfect vantage point to be a nosy neighbour. As we cruised past, we couldn't help peeking into the beautifully kept gardens, private jetties, boat houses and outdoor entertaining areas along the riverside. There were so many stunning homes, and it was quite fascinating to see. Again. Favourite spot, isn't it? By your feet. We love that we have these videos to look back on the last major cruise that our old boy Hamish did with us. He was suffering from dementia, and we had to make the very hard decision to say goodbye to him not long after this was filmed. This is somebody's garden, all of this green. It's hard to get a glimpse of the house that's got all of that garden through the trees, but it looks like the house matches the size of the land. They've got a ride on mower, Pete.
I think they probably have. Quite a big one. Mind you, it's slopey, isn't it?
It is sloping.
Hairy riding a ride on mower up and down that, I think. Or along it at a 45-degree angle.
That was always your dream, wasn't it, in Texas?
Yeah.
But we never had a big enough garden.
Couldn't really justify it, could we?
No. Derelict house through the trees there, a huge house. Wow. Looks like there might have been a fire there at some point. That's a nice sight to see narrowboats, because you don't see so many of them on the river at all. We're definitely in the minority. Pete thought that was a real heron on top of that channel sign, and it's a fake.
Looks real from a distance.
And they do look very statuesque, don't they, in real life?
He's got his own cobweb, so he's been there a while.
Forecast said no chance of rain today, but judging by those black clouds, I think it might have been lying. Sure what this boat is doing on the left of us. Keep going backwards and forwards and round in circles. As you approach Pangbourne, there's a row of impressive homes on the right-hand side. This is Shooter's Hill, where some of the village's most distinctive Victorian houses enjoy spectacular views across the River Thames. They date back to the 1890s, when Pangbourne became a fashionable riverside retreat for wealthy Londoners, thanks to the arrival of the railway. They're built in an ornate Queen Anne revival style and full of towers, timber framing, decorative gables and balconies overlooking the river. The 7 Gothic-style houses are known as the 7 Deadly Sins. There are a few theories about this name, one being that they were built by D.H. Evans to house his mistresses, but another is that they were in fact built to house 7 lady friends of the Prince of Wales, who went on to become King Edward VII. And it was really interesting to see one for sale as we cruised past. For a cool £1.25 million. That's just over $1.6 million for our American viewers. We just need to win the lottery. This is the outskirts of Pangbourne now. We've got the lock just round to the left, that's Whitchurch Lock.
Yeah.
It says there's a locky on here, so that's good news. These geese look a little bit different to what we've normally seen on the river. Not sure what breed they are. It's got that brown ring. I've just had a quick Google and it turns out these are Egyptian geese. Never heard of those before, never seen them before. They've got that very distinctive brown ring around their eye. The narrowboat just come out of the lock and it's our turn to head in now. We're sharing the lock with that lovely cruiser there. 2 of us filled the lock completely. So that lock, you said there are EA moorings down here?
No,
No, not EA.
They're
Private.
Pangbourne Meadows, administered by the local council, but they're only 24 hours and they've got a big problem with overstayers. So he said if you can get in, you'll be lucky, otherwise it's carry on to Caversham is really the next mooring anywhere. And then the next EA ones he said were Sonning.
Oh, that's beyond Reading, yeah.
Yeah.
Right after Whitchurch Lock is Whitchurch Toll Bridge, one of only a handful of privately owned toll bridges still operating in England. The first bridge was built here in 1792, replacing an ancient ferry crossing that had linked Pangbourne in Berkshire with Whitchurch-on-Thames in Oxfordshire for centuries. The slipway for the ferry is still in use today. Investors funded its construction through an Act of Parliament and in return were given the right to charge tolls to recover their costs. The lattice iron bridge that we see today was built in 1902. Although the bridge has been rebuilt several times over the years, it remains a Grade 2 listed structure and still follows the same tradition of charging a toll more than 230 years later. Today, drivers of cars and small vans pay 60 pence each way. Pedestrians and cyclists cross for free. Wide beam has just gone onto this mooring, so we've just said if we were 5 minutes earlier we could have got that. Oh well. Now if that boat could just move back a little bit, we might have a chance of getting in there. It's not looking hopeful, is it?
Even if it was moved back, we wouldn't get in there. It's not looking hopeful. We'll have to just come back in the car. It's a shame because you wanted to spend a bit of time there, didn't you?
There's a space there. We could get in there, Pete. Although that's quite a way out. Doesn't look like. Let's see. It's a lovely couple we were sharing the lock with have told us that they can't get into this space because it's too shallow, but we're going to give it a go. So we shall see.
A lot shallower drafted than a lot of those cruisers.
Yeah. Well, we can give it a go, can't we? Yes, we did it. Another new home, Pop. Is there space for your ball here, do you think? I think there's space to throw a ball. We'll get your ball out later, shall we? So this is Pangbourne Meadow. Absolutely beautiful. And only a 10-minute walk into the village. And there's W.H. Smith's. It's the first branch that I was branch manager in. It's a tiny little Smith's in my early 20s. And I've just worked out it was 32 years ago. And here I am back again on a boat. I joined Smith's as a trainee manager right out of university in 1990. And Smith's in Pangbourne was my very first branch manager role, in a beautiful historic building, and it was so lovely to go back and see it hadn't really changed that much at all. It was staffed by just me and 4 lovely part-time ladies, who were probably about the age that I am now, and really looked after me well. I've got some lovely memories of my time there. Some things had stayed the same, but so much had changed too. Far more cafes and restaurants than I remember. We chose this wonderful Turkish restaurant for a late lunch, and we definitely made a great choice. And then we headed to the station to get the train to go back and pick up the car. And look at the fabulous artwork in the underpass, featuring bees and honeycomb and wildflowers. Helen Stock, who works in the station's ticket office, came up with the idea to mark her 20th year anniversary of working at the station to help brighten people's day. We're getting the train from Pangbourne to Goring to pick up the car. and bring it back to Pangbourne. Another beautiful village on our River Thames adventure. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and give us a like. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's totally free and helps our channel grow. And YouTube has a new feature where you can hype a video. So if you hit hype, there's more chance that YouTube will recommend it to more viewers to enjoy. Thank you so much to all of our channel members for joining the One Day More crew. Click the button below or the link in the description to find out more. And thank you to everybody that supports our channel through YouTube Super Thanks, Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal. And as always, thank you to all of our viewers. Leave us a comment, we love to hear from you and we promise to respond to everyone.
When I stayed home, I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all